Hey, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to make this video because I see a great opportunity for you to take market share from your top online competitor. This is an absolutely free attack plan that I do to help small businesses. There's no obligation to purchase anything from me. I just send these out because some business owners see the value of the information provided, but are just too busy to implement the ideas themselves. However, you are free to take this attack plan and implement the strategies yourself. So let's jump right in. When I do a Google search for a plumber in Raleigh, North Carolina, this is the search results page that comes up. I think we can all agree that 90% of the people don't ever click to page 2 when they're shopping for a service. So it's important to have your business popping up on one or more of the 3 sections of this page. So now let me show you 3 things that you can do to set your company apart online. Aside from paying Google advertising dollars to get into this first section, at the top of the page where the ads are, one thing you can do is strengthen your Google business profile so that you can be one of the 3 or 4 businesses that show up in this second section of the search results page known as the Google Map Pack. To be one of these few businesses listed, in addition to making sure your profile is fully optimized, you will need to look and see how many online directories your competitors are listed in and make sure that your business has roughly 100 or so more listings than they do. These are called citations. We use an online tool called Whitespark that scours the internet and identifies how many directories each business is registered with. There are literally thousands of directories you can register your business with, including yellowpages.com, Yelp, the BBB, and Angie's List to name a few. But there are many listings and directories out there that you can register your company with at no cost. It just takes time to enter your information into all of these websites. The third section of the results page is known as the organic listings. Google's ranking for this section is purely based on the strength of your website. Google ranks based on content and backlinks, and we'll talk about both of those now. So the second tip I wanted to mention has to do with content. So flipping over to your website, I see that you actually have a good amount of content on your site. You have some pictures, and it looks very professional. I did notice, because we use a tool called SEO Quake to analyze the back-end statistics of your website, that you have 1,171 total words on your home page. Google, usually you need 1,500 words to be optimized with Google or to be considered an authoritative site. So you could beef yours up a little bit. But the good news is that when we look at these organic rankings here, once you get past the first one here, which is just a directory, the actual top ranking plumbing site for Raleigh, North Carolina is Midtown Plumbing. And when I click over to their site and look at their back-end statistics for Midtown Plumbing, they actually only have 731 words. So you actually have more words from them than they do. And so now you might be asking, well, why don't you outrank them? Well, another very important part of content is that it's dense with local buyer intent keywords. These are the words people are actually frequently typing into the Google search bar. The more these keywords are mentioned in your content, the more relevant Google will see your site to the searched phrase. Keywords tell Google what you would like your site to be recognized for in Google searches. So let's look over at this other tool that I use called Ahrefs to look at your website here and see that you are ranking for 68 different keywords. When I click into this and see which keywords you're ranking for, I see that you are ranking for your business site or your business name. So when somebody searches in your name, you're ranking for water heater repair, plumbing repair, and these are good because they have the a service that you offer and the location that you're offering it in. So you have a lot of the surrounding locations, which is great. This column here does show your position that you are ranking in. So in this one here, you're ranking on page 2. This one, you're ranking on page 3, and so forth. So let's look at your competitor, Midtown Plumbing. They are ranking for 300 keywords. And you can see they are ranking for plumbing in Raleigh NC, their business name, Plumber in Raleigh. And if I scroll down a little bit more, There's a few more different variations of how somebody might search for a plumber in Raleigh, North Carolina, and you can see they are ranking in the top 5 for all of these keywords. And here you can see the volume, so you can see that there's 1,100 searches per month for plumbing in Raleigh, another 700 for plumber in Raleigh NC. So if you were looking to expand your business in your plumbing business in Raleigh, then these are the local buyer intent keywords you would want to rank for. So like I said, you actually are ranking for different services that you offer. You're ranking as a plumber in Clayton, it looks like. There are fewer searches per month in Clayton, so if you're looking to expand, you'd probably want to expand in Raleigh because there's so many more searches there. And even if you got just a 10% share of that, that would increase your revenue significantly. But you might be asking, okay, so I've got local buyer intent keywords. I've got more words than Midtown Plumbing. Why am I still not ranking above them? Well, it looks to me like the answer has to do with backlinks. And so you can see here, this tool shows backlinks and referring domains. Backlinks are simply links from other websites over to yours. It acts as an endorsement of your site by that other site. These backlinks give power to your site because these endorsements tell Google your site can be trusted. The goal is to have more backlinks than your competitor. But the quality of your backlinks also matter. The more relevant the site that your links come from, the greater strength it lends to your power in Google's rankings. For example, if you had a link from a pizza restaurant site, that would not be as relevant as if you had a link from a plumbing blog site. So just looking at yours, like I said, you have 35 backlinks coming from 21 unique referring domains. Midtown Plumbing has 709 backlinks coming from 61 referring domains. So this is where they're getting their power from. So what we would do is, or what you could do is find out by clicking into this what their backlinks are, and then basically replicating it, going out and getting those same backlinks for your company. And that would make a big difference. So in closing, we discussed your Google business profile and how you want to register your business with as many online directories as possible, and those are known as citations. We talked about content and how you want to have at least 1,500 words to be considered an expert by Google, as well as targeting the local buyer intent keywords as much as possible within that content for the areas that you want to service and the services that you want to provide. And we talked about backlinks and how you want to have as many relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google that you are an authority. And if you implement these strategies, you will be number one across Google in whatever service or whatever area you want to provide. So again, you can either take this information and implement the strategies on your own, which I'm totally cool with. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can reply to my email and we'll set up a time to discuss in more detail. I look forward to hearing from you.